Hello everybody. Today we will discuss on the topic arithmetic mean as a measure of central tendency. What is arithmetic mean and how it helps us as a measure of central tendency or an average, that we will discuss today. At first I have pointed out some lines on central tendency. What is measure of central tendency? You mark here. To get one single value that represents the characteristic of the entire distribution is one of the objectives of statistical analysis. Such a value is known as central value or average. An average is called a measure of central tendency because it lies near the central part of a frequency distribution, and the other values are found to cluster around it. There are several statistical measures of central tendency or averages. They are arithmetic mean, median, mode, geometric mean, harmonic mean, geometric mean and harmonic mean. But the most commonly used averages are mean, median and mode. That is, arithmetic mean, median and mode are the most commonly used averages used as a measure of central tendency. Right? Today we will discuss what is the arithmetic mean and how to calculate arithmetic mean in individual series. Okay, you know that whenever a problem comes or you face a problem or question, it is our first and most important work to find out in which series is the problem, whether it is an individual series or in discrete series or in continuous series. At first we have to find when only individual items are given in a series, it is individual series. When some items with their respective frequencies are given, then that is discrete series. When the items or x values with their respective frequencies are given and the x values are in continuity form, that is a continuous series. So we will calculate arithmetic mean in all the three series: individual series, discrete series and continuous series. But today in this part we will calculate the arithmetic mean of individual series. How to calculate arithmetic mean in case of individual series, that we will look today. Okay, first note it down. In case of individual series, to calculate simple arithmetic mean, there are three methods. Number one is direct method, number two is shortcut method, and number three is step deviation method. By using any method, we can calculate arithmetic mean in case of individual series. First one, let us see how to calculate arithmetic mean by using direct method. Number one, direct method. In direct method, arithmetic mean of individual series is calculated by dividing the sum of all values of the observation by the number of observations. If there are n observations such as x1, x2, x3, xn up to xn, then the arithmetic mean is calculated as follows. X bar is equal to x bar is equal to x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus up to xn values. Add all the values divided by n, that is number of observations, which comes to summation x by n. So here I have given the formula that x bar is equal to summation x by n. X bar, or you can write x bar is equal to summation x by n. That is the formula for calculating arithmetic mean in individual series through direct method. Right? Here summation x means, it is summation x means sum total of x values. X bar is equal to sum total of, this is summation, this is the notation of summation, sum total of x values divided by n. That means add all the x values, add all the observations and divide it by the number of observations given in the distribution. Right? So x bar is equal to summation x by n. So let us take an example how to calculate, by which we can know how to calculate arithmetic mean through direct method. Example. Here an example is given. Calculate the arithmetic mean of the following data, and x values are given here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So these are how many numbers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So n is equal to 10 here. So how to calculate arithmetic mean? In this case, our formula is x bar means it is mean. Arithmetic mean is equal to summation x by n. That means sum total of x values. Add all the values 10 plus 20 plus 30 plus 40 plus 50 plus 60 plus 70 plus 80 plus 90 plus 100 divided by 10. There are 10 numbers. Number of observations are n is equal to 10. So divided by 10, how much it comes? It comes to 550 divided by 10, that is equal to 55. So x bar is equal to x bar or mean is equal to 55. Right? This is how to calculate arithmetic mean. In this case, add all the numbers 10 plus 20 plus 30 up to 100. Divide by number of observations, that is n, by 10. So it comes to 550 by 10, that is equal to 55. So arithmetic mean is equal to 55. Note it. So now we will discuss how to calculate arithmetic mean in case of individual series through shortcut method. The second method, shortcut method. You see, through shortcut method to calculate arithmetic mean in individual series, the formula is x bar is equal to a plus summation d by n, where a means that is assumed mean and d is equal to x minus a, that is deviation of items from assumed mean. Right? So the formula is x bar is equal to a plus summation d by n. Now let us take an example how to calculate arithmetic mean through using shortcut method. That is the formula x bar is equal to a plus summation d by n. Okay, let us take an example. So here is an example given. Calculate the arithmetic mean of the following data 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 and 100. We know in this method to calculate arithmetic mean, the formula is x bar is equal to a plus summation d by n. Okay, where d is equal to x minus a. Now how to calculate arithmetic mean? Write down in tabular form. Write x values first. Then we have to take d. D is equal to x minus a. Right? X values write down 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Right? D values x minus a. Let us take, what is a? Let us take an assumed mean. Okay, assumed mean. What should be a? A should be taken from x values. Only from x values, only from the distribution or series given. You see, and a should be, that is assumed means it should be a central value. Imaginary value it should be taken as a. Here you see 10 lowest point and 100 is the highest point. We will take a middle point or a middle value as a. Let us take a is equal to 50. Let a is equal to 50. Okay. Now, instead of a, we will write down here 50. Right? Now, what is x minus 50? 10 minus 50, that is minus 40. That is minus 30. Here it is comes to minus 20. Minus 10. 0. Plus 10. 20, 30, 40 and here it will come to 50. Right? X minus a. These are the values. Now we will take a plus summation d. How to calculate summation d? By adding all the d values. Summation d, how much it comes? How much it comes? 40, 30, 70, 20, 90, 10, 100. This comes to minus 100. Okay, and how much this comes to? 50, 40, 90, 120, 140, 150. You see here, So what is the value? Summation D is equal to 50. Right? Now put the value. Put the value in the formula. X bar is equal to A plus summation D by N. So that is equal to A is equal to 50 plus how much summation D? 50 by 10. That is equal to 50 plus 5. That is equal to 55. See here. So X bar is equal to 55. By calculation in shortcut method. Okay, X bar is equal to 55. You can take any value A. Here we have taken 50 as A, but you can take either 55 or 60. It must be nearer to central value. If you will take it 55, then also this answer will come. If you will take 60 as assumed mean, then also we will get the answer 55 X bar. We will see it afterwards. Right? Note it down. Now, after calculating arithmetic mean through direct method and shortcut method, let us go to the third method, that is step deviation method. How we will calculate arithmetic mean in case of individual series through step deviation method. Through step deviation method, to calculate arithmetic mean, the formula is X bar is equal to A plus summation D dash by N into C. Mark it. X bar is A plus summation D dash by N into C, where D dash is equal to X minus A divided by C, and C is the common factor. C is the common factor. Right? A means assumed mean. A plus summation D dash by N into C. D dash is equal to X minus A. D is, we know D is X minus A. D dash is equal to X minus A divided by C. How we can calculate arithmetic mean through this method in case of individual series? Let us see with an example. Okay. Example. So here, see here an example is given. Calculate the arithmetic mean 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And we will do it. We will calculate the arithmetic mean through step deviation method. I have told you step deviation method. X bar is equal to, what is the formula? X bar is equal to A plus summation D dash by N into C. Okay, where D dash is equal to X minus A by C, and C is the common factor, A is the assumed mean. Now, accordingly, we have drawn it in tabular form. First, we have written the X values. Write down the X values 10 to 100 given in the example. Okay. Then D. D is equal to X minus A. Let A is equal to 50. Let A is equal to 50. So, taking A is equal to 50, X minus A. 10 minus 50, minus 40, minus 30, minus 20, minus 10, 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, similarly it goes. Okay, now it is after calculating D values, you mark in, we have to calculate D dash, because we have to find out the value of summation D dash, right? Summation D dash, to calculate summation D dash, we have to calculate D dash, find out the values of D dash. D dash is equal to D by C. That means X minus A divided by C. C is the common factor. How to find out the common factor? You see in D column. In D column, the common factor is 10. You see minus 40, 30, 20, 10, 10, 20, 30. Common factor is 10. So taking the common factor 10, you divide it D by C. Minus 40 by 10, minus 4, minus 30 by 10, minus 3, minus 20 by 10, minus 2, minus 10 by 10, minus 1. Okay, 10 by 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this. Now, we will calculate summation D dash. What is summation D dash? What is summation D dash? Add these values. 4, 3, 7 to 9. This comes to minus 10. And this comes to 15, plus 15. So, summation D is equal to 5. Okay, summation D 5, N is equal to 10. Okay. We have given all, so now we will put the formula. X bar is equal to A plus summation D dash by N into C. So what is A? Write down the formula. A is equal to 50 taken plus summation D dash is equal to 5 divided by N is equal to 10 into C is 10. So how much it comes? That is 50 plus 5. These two will cancel out. That is equal to 55. You see, so x bar is equal to 55. X bar is equal to 55. But one thing you mark here, this method is applicable only when there is a common factor in D column. In D column, x minus a, in this column, if there is a common factor, only then this method will be applied. Otherwise, we will have to calculate arithmetic mean either with the help of direct method or with the help of shortcut method. Right? Note it down fast. So, we have discussed three methods of calculating arithmetic mean in individual series. Number one is direct method, number two is shortcut method, and number three is step deviation method. In direct method, to calculate arithmetic mean in case of individual series, we have to put the formula x bar is equal to summation x by n. That means we have to take the x, add all the x values and divide it by the number of observations or number of items in the series. Right? Now the second method, that is shortcut method. In shortcut method, to calculate arithmetic mean in case of individual series, the formula is x bar is equal to a plus summation d by n. A plus summation d by n, where a is assumed mean and d is the deviation of items from assumed mean and n is number of observations. Okay, we will take assumed mean and calculate summation d by taking d is equal to x minus a. X values are given in our problem, in our example or in our question. Now we have to calculate, we have to take an assumed mean. And I have told you that assumed mean means it is in the series, it is the central value or it is the middle value of a series that should be taken as assumed mean. And after taking the assumed mean, we have to calculate d and put the formula x bar is equal to a plus summation d by n to calculate arithmetic mean in shortcut method. In step deviation method, the formula for calculating arithmetic mean is a plus summation x bar is equal to a plus summation d dash by n into c, where d dash is equal to x minus a by c, and c is the common factor. And mark it, this method, step deviation method, only to be used where there is a common factor in our D column. In our D column, if in the D column there is a common factor, then that common factor should be taken to calculate the arithmetic mean in step deviation method, or step deviation method must be used. So this is how to calculate the arithmetic mean in case of individual series. Simple arithmetic mean in case of individual series. There are three methods I have told you, and in our next part we will meet to discuss about how to calculate arithmetic mean in case of discrete series. Till then, goodbye.